Thank you for watching this Bridgewater Now update. I'm John Luck. The 4th of July is quickly approaching, which means Bridgewater is making the final preparations before a very busy day, and we're here to tell you about what to expect on the 4th. Starting at 10 a.m. is the annual parade with the creative floats driving through the familiar route for everybody to enjoy. Things start off on Grove Street, merging onto Summer Street, and from there it's a trip around a couple of blocks with a right onto Dean Street, a right onto Worcester Street, and then right onto Route 18. The parade will go through the northbound side of the Common before a turn at the Lucky Star gas station and a right back onto Summer Street. No doubt traffic is going to be affected, so you'll want to make some alternative travel plans as the affected roads will be closed before, obviously during, and shortly after the parade on the 4th. Now, after the final float drives by, it'll be time for the Arts and Music Festival, and there is a significant change here for this tradition, as this year will take place at Bridgewater Middle School after a number of years over at BSU. Again, it takes place at Bridgewater Middle School, located at 416 Center Street from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. There will be crafters, artisans, vendors, music, food, and so much more for people of all ages to enjoy. Live performances get underway at 11 a.m. and it is a free event. However, there may be costs for some of the activities and vendors. And the day concludes with a carnival at Legion Field with plenty of music, rides, and food, all leading up to a huge fireworks display at 9:30. I had a chance to talk to a member of the 4th of July committee and a familiar face here at BTV, Jeff Fowler, about the day and how the community and those from other cities and towns can help out keeping this tradition going for many years to come. Jeff, it seems like we come out here every year and we talk about the funds for the 4th of July. A lot of people are new to town. They may think, well, this is a line item in the budget, the police, fire, school, highway, 4th of July. But in all actuality, it's not. The 4th of July is paid for 100% by the townspeople and any donations they get.
So this is an excellent way for the people of Bridgewater to showcase their community and to showcase their pride. And you're right, John, so the people of the town support 100% of this, and it's a great way for us to invite our friends from surrounding communities to come in. And I think it really is deserving of the pride that the folks of Bridgewater have in putting on this event.
And it's crazy to think that we're here right now. This is completely empty. But come the 4th of July at 9:30, there's going to be between, 10 and 12,000 people here, not just from Bridgewater, but as you mentioned, Brockton, West Bridgewater, the list goes on and on. This has turned into quite the party because obviously we have a lot of music, a lot of food, but we also have a lot of rides as well.
So it's a great event. It's one of few communities who actually celebrate on July 4th itself. So it's a great option. The fireworks we pretty much do just after dusk, so right around 9:30. It's late enough so that you have a nice dark sky, but it's early enough so folks can get out of here. And if they are working the next day, they can get home at a halfway decent time. So it really is a nice balance. And you're right, so we'll have the field to be full of rides. We'll have all kinds of food this year. We have a great variety of food coming in. And most importantly, all the folks out there in TV land that'll be joining us and packing the field. It's a great family event too, which is awesome.
And one of the things I enjoy seeing is on the other side of this camera, there's a great sunset that usually happens on the 4th of July at 9:30. Everyone can kind of watch that. It's a great photo opportunity as well. But for those who are interested in perhaps helping out the 4th of July committee, I know you guys just continue plowing on through. The planning for 4th of July 2023 starts July 5th this year. If people are interested in helping out, what's the best way to reach out?
So there's actually multiple ways you can do it, and there's also 2 groups that you can help. So, myself and some of my comrades, of course, I'm not the leader of the committee. That's all Lisa Bazell-Curley, but, we do put on the parade and also the fireworks, but also Nora Tarr tag teaming with the Arts and Music Festival, which, important to note, we should mention this year has a new location. So that'll be at the Bridgewater Middle School, the old high school. I think it's going to be a great option for everybody to, you're very welcome to park, and, there'll be plenty of parking. There'll be great access to that event. And so if you'd like to help either event, Bridgewater MA 4th will get you in touch with everything going on with the morning and the evening event, or Bridgewater 4th will also get you in touch with events going on in the afternoon. And either website will cross-link and cross-promote the entire day's worth of events. And you can donate by check, you can donate by PayPal, Venmo, just see a committee member. They will accept cash as well along the parade route and along Legion Field. And I should say that literally any amount matters. It all adds up. You'd be very surprised how many $1 bills do add up at the end. It's a fantastic event for the day, for the town. I think it's something that the people of Bridgewater really look forward to every year. And it does, cost has gone up I'd say this year, it's probably going to cost us about just under $40,000 to put on the event. So there are some expenses involved, but we do try to keep the expenses at a minimum as much as possible. We have some great corporate sponsors with us every year, and we also have the same vendors in many cases that have come back every year, so that's definitely helped as well.
It's a good cheat day, I think, the 4th of July. Maybe
sure
cheat
is.
off that diet for a little bit. And I think you said it perfectly. I think you've said it in years past as well. Throw a $1 bill in there, throw a $5 bill in there. Every little bit helps, which is awesome to see the community getting behind this effort. And also the 4th of July, a great chance to see if that Uncle Sam costume still fits. I mean, I have the Uncle Sam t-shirt. We're still a couple weeks from when we're actually recording this out.
That's
so.
true.
That could be very interesting to see. But nonetheless, Jeff, thank you very much for talking about some of the 4th of July festivities and how to help out a great community cause.
You're very welcome, and thanks to BTV for always being a partner with us, and thanks to the community. And we're looking forward to seeing you on the 4th of July. It is on the 4th itself. I should mention that if we need a rain date, we never like to talk about that, but the rain date does have to be the 5th because of staffing and some other issues. But generally, unless it's absolutely pouring thunder, lightning, we'll have the event and do our best to get them off and have fun with everybody.
If you can't be in Bridgewater on the 4th of July, we'll have live coverage of the parade on our Facebook and YouTube pages starting a little after 10 a.m. Just search BTV Access Corporation. We'll also have full replays of the parade and fireworks on Channel 9 throughout the week and also on our social media sites as well. Don't forget, here in Massachusetts, it is illegal to set off your own fireworks. Over the last 10 years, according to state data, there were nearly 1,000 fires, with some of the incidents causing injuries to people and firefighters. Remember, only licensed professionals can set off fireworks here in the Bay State. And finally, some sad news from the Bridgewater Police Department to pass along that you may have seen on social media. K9 Poppy, who has been seen at a number of public events and educational demonstrations, unexpectedly passed away on June 19th after becoming suddenly ill. There was an honor service in Middleborough held on the 20th with members of the Bridgewater Police Department in attendance, as well as K9 officers from around the region. Poppy, a 9-year-old German Shepherd, worked with K9 Sergeant Stephen Kingsley, the two completing basic K9 patrol school in 2016. Police Chief Chris Del Monte released a statement saying, quote, Sergeant Kingsley and K9 Poppy were an outstanding team whose work, some of which was well known and some less publicized, was instrumental to many searches and investigations that contributed to the safety of our community. Poppy was a protector of the officers he worked with and valued presence at the many community events where he represented the department. He will be greatly missed by Sergeant Kingsley, his family, and the department, end quote. And we'd like to pass along our condolences to the Bridgewater Police Department and Sergeant Kingsley as well. Thank you for watching this Bridgewater Now update. I'm John Luck.